Colossians chapter 3, verses 12 to 17. Love is patient, love is kind. Put on then, as God's chosen ones, holy and beloved, heartfelt compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience, bearing with one another, and forgiving one another. If one has a grievance against another, as the Lord has forgiven you, so you must also do. And over all these put love, that is, the bond of perfection. And let the peace of Christ control your hearts, the peace into which you were also called in one body, and be thankful. Let the word of Christ dwell in you richly, as in all wisdom you teach and admonish one another, singing psalms, hymns, and spiritual songs, with gratitude in your hearts to God. And whatever you do, in word or in deed, do everything in the name of the Lord Jesus, giving thanks to God the Father through him. The important part of forgiving others is to recall how much God has forgiven you. Why do you find it so difficult to forgive someone who has wronged you, and at the same time ignore how much God has forgiven you? We need to imitate God's infinite love, mercy, and forgiveness. Let God worry about the wrongs you have suffered. If we judge nothing or no one, we will be happy. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You will be the only one who gets burnt. We should make every effort to live in peace. To live in peace doesn't eliminate all differences, but it does call us to work together in spite of our differences. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 4 to 7. Love is patient, love is kind. It is not jealous, it is not pompous, it is not inflated, it is not rude, it does not seek its own interest, it is not quick-tempered, it does not brood over injury, it does not rejoice over wrongdoing, but rejoices with truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Do problems in your relationship with others cause open conflict and mutual silence? Think about what you can do to heal those relationships with love. Paul tells us how to draw closer to God. Imitate Christ's forgiving attitude. Let love be the path we travel. Let the peace of Christ rule our heart. Always be thankful. Keep God's scriptures on your lips and in your heart. Do everything in the name of the Lord Jesus. Nothing you confess could make me love you less. Jesus.